John, I'm in the laundromat. I'm doing my laundry, separating my whites from my colors, as I am supposed to, because I don't like them to blend. When in my peripheral, I see a man come in strapped with bullets in the shape of an X across his chest. 5 guns around his waistline. 2 sawed-off shotguns in an X position also on his back. What do I do? John?
Well, the first thing you want to do is exit. You want to get as far from the shooter as you possibly can.
That's what I was thinking, because the closer I get, the better chance I have of getting shot, because he has his guns out and he's pulling the triggers. So, leave, get far away from him. Okay. What else?
You may not have to go out the entrance that you came in. Look for any way to get out, a side door, a back door, a loading door, maybe go through a kitchen. We heard several witnesses said that they got out and put distance between themselves and the shooter.
So what you're telling me, John, is run. Are you telling me to run, get out any way possible? Get as far away as I can from the man who has got a weapon of self-destruction in his hands? Get away from him? Is that what you're telling me? Huh. Who would have thought?
And resist that urge to go back in. I know you want to help your friends, but you don't want to be a victim.
You're right. So, John, should I just say sorry to my friends on the way out the door? Because if I'm going to leave them. They're going to die. So, on the way out, just wave to them or say sorry. Just leave, huh? Run and get out. Forget about them. At least I'm alive, huh?
If you can't exit, then the next best thing to do is to find cover. Cover is anything that'll protect you from bullets. We heard a bartender say, I grabbed 10 people and we dove behind the bar. The bar actually deflected the bullets and saved lives. So jump behind a copier or a soda machine, anything that will stop or deflect those bullets.
So what you're saying, John, is I shouldn't just stand there exposed from head to toe. I should duck behind something as to avoid the bullets flying through the air. Is that what you're telling me? This information is pertinent, okay? And it's not your basics. I know it's not your basics. Very, very important. So let me get this straight. Run when you see the guy shooting. Run and possibly hide behind something to avoid any type of bullet being caught in my body, huh? Huh.
If you can't exit and you can't find cover, the next best thing to do is to conceal yourself. Get behind a curtain.
Yes, John, yes. Behind a curtain. You know, I seen Shaggy and Scooby-Doo one time behind a curtain, and it seemed to work for them. Good ideas. I mean, the curtain. I would have never thought of that. You must really be involved with like Hanna-Barbera or something, right? Oh, John. Excellent.
Anything that'll hide you from the shooter's sight. We heard some victims say they actually pulled bodies over themselves and concealed themselves from the shooter. If you can get out of that shooter's line of sight, then your chances of surviving the incident go up dramatically.
So you're saying, John, that if I get out of the shooter's line of sight, my chances of survival go up dramatically. Did you think of that yourself, John? Because that's beautiful.
Well, I'll tell you what, John, and I have one other quick question for you. What about engaging the shooter? If you feel like you have a chance to engage them, should you do that? Should you try to stop them?
Excuse me, John. Let me talk to Mike real quick. Michael Strahan, you trying to get a motherfucker killed around here? Come on, man. What do you mean engage this guy? He's got guns and straps, man. And you trying to engage him? Look how big you are. Even a big-ass fool like you would get shot. Come on, man. You trying to have us killed? Engage him. Come on, Mike. What's wrong with you, son? All right. Okay. John? Go ahead and answer his question.
Our research says no, only as a last resort should you engage the shooter. Almost all the time that an unarmed citizen engages a shooter, they end up being a victim.
You got that, Michael Strahan? Don't get done out here, son. These streets is merciless. Merciless. Okay? So don't end up being the victim and engage the people who are strapped up. John, continue, please.
Only during the following circumstances, when you have 3 or more people.
Wait a minute, John. What are you saying? I know 3 or more people who would rather not tackle the guy who's got a gun. So, those are not special circumstances. I don't feel like I'm rolling with 5 people today. I'm a special circumstance for tackling a guy with a gun. Sorry, John, but, no. Tackling guys with guns?
When the shooter is engaged in a non-shooting activity and you can attack him simultaneously.
Simultaneously? What you mean, John? Like a kung fu movie? We're not going to attack nobody like a kung fu movie. A special circumstance because I'm rolling with 3 or more people and you want me to kung fu somebody? Like, oh, if he has a knife, we can kung fu him? No, man, I don't want to get cut up. What are you telling me, John? How about I just stay away from the guy with the weapon? You told me to run. I'm going to run, okay?
You know what, John? Thank you for your advice. Hopefully it's advice that none of us will ever need. No one out there will ever need. But thank you so much, John.
All jokes aside, this is an expert that was brought to the table on Good Morning America. You know, when something bad happens in America, there's always all these experts to come out the woodwork. This expert, in particular, decided to quote from the Bible of simple and plain, basic and easy, ABC 1, 2, 3. In other words, common sense. Come on, man. So this expert expertised us in his expertise. How about expedite him back to ignorant land? Okay? Thank you for watching the Daily Boogie. I'm Boogie the Man. As always, who wanted the better, the boogie, the bigger, the better, the flows? Nobody. Thank you. Come again, my friend.